Coach Bennett, the Graham Falcons are in the house here at OAC football. How many teams did you bring?
I brought two.
Two teams.
Yep.
First game I saw was, which team was that versus Perkins?
That would be my 12U team.
12U team played Perkins. Perkins is some tough customers that you guys found out.
Yes.
Biggest thing, wins and losses, everybody gets hung up on that. You want to get experience. You want to get out of Champaign County. You want to come do some battling. What do you think you guys learned from that game with Perkins?
So, it's a different ball game. They're competitive. We got a lot more to learn as far as, our fundamentals, as far as running. We were getting winded. They weren't. So hopefully we can work on that a little bit in between, get the kids a little more excited. I think the cold weather's got them, pushed down a little bit. But, the 12U team, they come up here. I mean, they haven't had the greatest season. It's a mixed breed of kids that, trying to learn together. They've come together. When we started, it was rough. My JV team, my 10U team, they're in there. They're doing really good. They got a pretty decent season this year, and hopefully we can at least get one win out of them this year, up here. And hopefully everything goes well for them. Next game I'll probably be at theirs. This game I was at, with the big boys. So hopefully we've learned, as far as the passing plays, I don't think we're the best on. I think we need to work on a little bit more of that. Our run plays, I think we're decent on them, but it's a competitive ordeal up here. We brought kids up here to be competitive. We run a league. Our league right now has got 16 teams in it. We run a west and east side. We're on the west side of it, and we run 8 games, and that's it. And then usually it's done. And so I wanted to give the boys something else to look forward to and to help them, go on. As 6th graders, I got quite a few 6th graders. I think I got 6 6th graders, 7 6th graders, something like that. So I'm wanting them to get a little more competitive for the next year coming for them. So.
Very diverse event here, right? When you look at it, you got teams that are Northeast Ohio teams. They've had teams from down on the river. I mean, east to Cincinnati, right? I mean, they've come from everywhere in this event. Indiana line, I've seen teams here from. You guys get to really see where the bar is.
Yes.
And you're a rural, Champaign County is rural. I don't know if people realize just how rural it is. And, obviously you have a nationally renowned wrestling program.
Yes.
So getting football to that level, and getting to where you guys can be, challenge for state titles.
Yes.
That's ultimately the goal,
that's
right?
What we're working for, right?
And that's and the Falcons have done that in they've done it in wrestling.
Yep.
What do you want the kids to ultimately get out of coming up here and seeing what the rest of the state's doing?
Well, I want them to learn that there's somebody bigger and badder, 1. 2, I want them to have the experience. These kids don't get the experience like they do the wrestling. So we're trying to build the program that we got now to, get more interaction with kids. Our kids, they're all about wrestling. So we're trying to get to where the wrestling kids come over to the football. We're kind of together on that. So the experience-wise, I hope they learn a lot. It's an awakening for them. When we had our meeting down there at the end of the game, they were all depressed. But I think the next game, I think they're going to come back a little more excited, a little more mean, hopefully. I hope they learn a lot as far as, physical and mental wise, that it's a tough deal. So I hope that goes well for them.
What do you think of the facilities here? I mean, we're on 6 football fields. I think they have potential for more.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen a facility like this, Sports Force?
No. When we ended up deciding we're coming up here, we pulled pictures up online just to see what it was about. I ended up getting a hold of Urbana's, a good friend of mine. He runs a Pee Wee program, and he told me about it. And he's like, man, it's a whole different breed up there. I'm like, well, we're going to try it. He said, hey, more power to you. He said, we're not going to be able to go this year, but I hope you guys do well. So we looked it up, and I'll tell you what, it's a nice facility. It is. I really like it. I think the turf is what gets the kids excited. As far as that.
Next game for you guys.
I'm hoping that. Who are we playing next?
You got 10U and 12U.
10U and 12U. Yeah.
So you got each has another game at least, right?
Yes.
Do you like that? At least being able to come and get 2 games, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's not. You don't want to travel up here and get 1 game.
Yes.
right? 'Cause
Yes.
normally it's just one game. A lot of these guys have never played 2 games in a day,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people haven't.
Not my kids, no.
Right. No, your kids haven't?
No.
No, yeah. So this is a different thing.
They've never played 2 games in one day, or a game one day and a game next day. So
They're young. To be
Yes.
young again, remember that, right?
Yes.
When you get old, hey, you got a strong beard, by the way. I wanted to compliment you on the good
I
beard.
appreciate it.
Okay, Coach, you got other games coming up. Do you have anything else for me?
No.
Okay. Good luck to you guys moving forward, and go Falcons.
Thank you.